Hey, MJ, Coach talks so much about your kind of mentality that allows you to go out in there and compete, especially when you know other teams are going to target you. Where does that come from?
Probably I would say my childhood, just that competitive nature, just always trying to win, and compete.
Well, and then during a game, like, what's it feel like knowing that, it's Tom Brady and it's Mike Evans and it's fourth quarter and overtime and they're probably going to come right at you? Like, what goes through your head before the snap?
Just an opportunity, just to make a play and just like, do my job and just like gain trust, from my coaches and my teammates.
Thanks.
Thanks, Scott. Mary Kay Cabot, go ahead.
Yeah, Martin, Mike Evans is a four-time Pro Bowler, good size and all of that. What was it about that matchup that just made you believe that you could basically just completely shut him down? And how do you feel about the job that you did?
I feel like, I watched a lot of film, and I was very confident going into that game. And it was just, more about just executing. And I feel like I did pretty well, Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Mary Kay. Let's go to Tony Grossi.
Hey, MJ, last night someone tweeted that Evans was 2 of 9 on targets, and I thought I saw you tweet it was 0 against you. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I had he made a mistake, so I had to correct him.
So do you know how many times he was targeted against you?
7.
Wow.
Every time myself for the other 2.
The 2 we caught.
0.
All right. That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Thanks, Tony. Jeff Shadell, you're up.
Hey, Martin, you mentioned that competitive nature from when you were a kid. Did you have a bunch of brothers or friends that you were playing with? Could you kind of tell us what happened in those competitive situations?
Yeah. So when I was growing up, we had video games and whatnot, but I always play outside like every day. I always had to be in before the street lights, but as soon as I got out of school, I was outside. If I wasn't in football season at practice, I was always outside just playing football. We played this game called Throw 'em Up, Bust 'em Up as kids, like real physical game. So just like, I feel like I got my competitive nature from like that environment as well.
And where did you grow up?
I grew up in Pensacola, Florida.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you.
Cam Justice, go ahead.
Hey, MJ, I just wonder, has there been a moment this season or in camp or practice that you can remember feeling that like playing at this level was just starting to feel natural or maybe even slowed down a bit for you?
I can't really just give you like one moment, but I can just say like weekly, I just feel myself, getting better and just like, getting my technique down, muscle memory, and it's kind of like, it's feeling natural now. It's coming together.
Yeah. Denzel and Greg have also, since you got here, have praised the work you've put in and just how quick you've taken up to playing at this level. What have they meant to you and your development and feeling comfortable playing at this level?
Man, I'm in meetings with them guys every day. I try to learn from everybody, honestly. Everybody that's in there, pick up on, the good things, bad things. And, they just help me, they guide me, coach me up when I need to be coached up. And I just try to soak everything in like a sponge.
Thank you, Cam. Tom Withers, you're up next.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, MJ. Hey, we heard that Deshaun has been running the scout team the last couple of weeks. How's he look to you?
He looked pretty good, man. I know he's ready. I'm excited for him. He threw a fade on me. It was like I can't really explain it. It was like overhead, back shoulder fade that only the receiver could catch. It was like out of bounds, and the receiver had to like throw both his arms like over his shoulder to catch the ball. And I have no chance to make that play, so I'm excited for him to come back. That was a great throw.
What kind of a lift do you think it's just going to give you guys to have him out there with you?
I feel like Deshaun's very explosive. I feel like we'll have a lot of more explosive plays.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. Ashley Bastock, your next question.
Hey, Martin, just going off of Tom's question there, I mean, considering the kinds of throws like you're saying that Deshaun's made in practice, how much of a learning experience has that been for you, even just this short time that he's been back and further back into training camp and things like that, to have to defend some of those throws?
It's like, it's practice, but it's just like game reps in practice, so it's very helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. Let's go back to Mary Kay Cabot.
Yeah, Martin, what did you think of David Njoku's touchdown catch? And did it cross your mind, that, you will have chances like that, and how the heck do you defend something like that? And then also, what's it like to go up against David in practice?
Oh, man. Great catch. It's probably the catch of the year. It's hard, That catch and that Justin Jefferson catch, probably the catch of the year. Oh, George Pickens, the one he got on me too. That was a good one, but yeah, man, that was a great catch. I'm happy for him in a big moment. So, that's what we work so hard for moments like that. And in training camp, I'll never forget, he tried to bully me, but he did score me one time. He's a big body, stronger guy. So, I always like going to get somebody that's gonna make me better.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Mary Kay. Scott Petcher, go ahead.
Hey, Martin, the way Miles played at the end of that game yesterday, despite having that really painful shoulder injury, did you notice that? And then what does it say about him?
Man, Miles, the ultimate competitor, man. He gonna give it, everything he got every time he step on the field. And that's a guy, that I want to go to war with, and play behind, and battle with him. Because he turned it on, and he made some great stops for our defense that we needed.